Hello and welcome. I'm going to show you how to host your own broke-protocol server. You can play games with your friends and make them all admins. You can have public servers, you can have closed servers, you can control how many players can join, all using your own computer. If this guide at any point helps you, please give it a like. I also made a video about getting started with a gameplay of Broke-Protocol, so check that out and subscribe for more videos. I have a big video coming up with a lot of people who participated in a live stream. To get started, go to broke-protocol.com, hit download. So this time let's use the Google Drive link and click the icon on the top right, download. Once a zip file is downloaded, just right-click it and extract all. Hit extract and get inside the folder, not the zip file. So over here you have the server.bat file. If you have hide extensions enabled, it will be just the server file with a cogwheel icon. I always recommend you enable file extensions though. So, before you get started, open server info. Here you can have the basics, but in reality nobody will read this and they will just close it. So just write something fun like, "Hi and welcome to iwanPlays daemon server." Alright, let's close this down, and next thing you want to do is edit the settings. And here, because you don't want to call your server unconfigured server, call it iwanPlays demo. And you can set the amount of players. Let's go for 20 this time. I mean, last time I had 80 for a day or two. Let's go for 20. And whitelist, this is if you want to restrict access to only specific users, which you have to write down in the whitelist text file. So you just write iwanPlays, my best friend, evil raven. Yes, that's how you do it. And of course you have to remember to save these files if you want to use this kind of stuff. We're not going to use whitelist, we're going to make a public server. Then there's a ban list where you can ban IP addresses. And best is if you use the in-game user interface to ban people. And there's an admin list, which you should write yourself in. But you might also want to wait until you created an account. Alright, the next step is to just double-click server.bat and run. These two windows will pop up. A command interface and the Windows security alert. And here it is very important that you allow private networks and that you allow access. Very important. If by any chance you missed this or just clicked cancel by reflex, just hit Ctrl-R, write Control, hit enter, and search for Firewall. And now click Allow an app through Windows Firewall. Just type BRO and it should jump to broken-protocoll. Press Change Settings, you might have to enter a password, and then just press Remove and confirm. Now hit Windows R again, enter task mgr, hit enter, find the broken protocol background process, and just end task. Now hit server to restart the server, and it will ask you the same thing again, so make sure to check private networks and allow access. And here we go, iwanPlays demo, and we can register, and here we are. And I got run over. And this guy is attacking me. And shooting at me. What the heck? However, it is more likely that it does not work for you yet. This is because you need to open ports on your router. I also recommend that you restart your router if it's a weak machine. Mine just stops working regarding ports after a while. If I want to start a server and it has been running for a day, I kind of have to always restart it. Very weak machine, but at least it works with this hack. To open up ports, you can use the UPnP port mapper. Unfortunately, for me it doesn't work. However, the way it should work is that you create a broke-protocol port mapping preset. You keep these values and you add a port range, which is 5557 to 5558. And add these numbers you should check on the wiki page of Broke-Protocol. This might change in the future. Just press save and then you should be able to connect and then click use. However, for me it doesn't work. Must be too old a router model. So I have to do it manually, and the best guide you can find for this is on portforward.com. In my opinion, how to forward a port. Ideally you know the model of your device and then you go to their list of all routers and there's the IP address. And that's the interface, and then there's this interface, and this is where you enter the numbers, and it can be complicated the first few times you do it. but it has to be done and you get used to it. It's at some point you're just gonna get used to it. But then it should work. Be sure you can try restarting the server, just shutting it off and starting it again, but it should just work. So let's take a look at the admin side of things. If you press the tab key, that's a button left of Q, you have admin options. I made a new account, which is not the admin, so let's just correct that. I'm going to go to admin list, press edit, and add iwanPlays. Yeah, just save it. But if I go back to the game, it doesn't help. So I have to disconnect, play online, connect again. And now if I press tab, I have access to admin options. Here I can change the timescale. For example, if I set this to 2, everything is faster. If I set timescale to 0.0001, we have extreme slow motion. How about 0.2? Oh yeah, that's some nice slow motion going there. Don't use this too much, it annoys people extremely. What you can also do, press tab, scroll down to a player, and for example, you can teleport to them. So this guy is stealing stuff from the salesman here. That's okay. You can also arrest players. Just let me arrest this guy. Okay, and now he's got handcuffs on. You can go up to him and restrain him. And you can also unrestrain him and free him. So it's all good. You can also kick users. Let's see, can I kick myself? I don't want to... Ah, no, I cannot do anything to myself. And you cannot... Wait, can I? Nah, that's an NPC. So let's just kick Frost. I'm sorry, Frost. It's for, you know, for demo purposes. And we have a new person who connected. Xaker. And we can actually ban users. Oh my. And if we go to the ban list, we will see there's an IP address and the username, which is just a comment, so that doesn't really matter. Let me just remove that. I'll just pretend this was a technical issue. Yeah, so thankfully Frost connected again. Whoa, where did I get all that cash? Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, you can kill me. So yeah, these are all the things you can do as an admin. Whoa, how did you get here? Nice job though. Okay, you're just shopping. Cool, cool. So these are the basics of hosting a server in broke-protocol. Since we're here already, let me just show you the basics of playing broke-protocol. First up, use M to show... Somebody's robbing me. That's how it is. So check your equipment. If you're lucky you have some money, you might want to get it into a bank. Or you can actually just stay away from robbers and go to, for example, the fire station, enter, talk to this guy, and get a job. And then you automatically pay for the stuff you need. And then you can check your equipment. You have fire pants on. You can assign fire extinguisher to key 1. You have some money left. Yeah, now all you have to do is go find some fire and extinguish it. You can also get inside cars by middle mouse clicking and selecting drive. And if you want to leave, you have to middle mouse click the car again. That can be confusing at first. As a firefighter, you want to find fires and, you know, destroy them. So when you're lucky and there's some fire around, just run up to it and spray, and perfect. And you get some money. At the top right you can see you got some money. And here's another fire. Just stay away. Alright, great. 300 money. Very good. Just like in real life, you get money per fire. If you die, you lose all your money, so you better open up that map and find the bank. Here it is, and you have to use the ATM on the outside, while you're not being persecuted, to deposit some cash, which you can get back later to get items from stores or get a new job. You can get all kinds of jobs, including joining a gang. Now I'm a Rojo Loco, which just basically gives me 10 bucks per minute currently. These are just the basics of jobs. Check out my other video for other gameplay basics. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Ciao! I see what you did here. Arresting the policeman. Arresting this guy. Boom. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry.